Do you remember the Acura ZDX? Some say that it was a failed experiment. Others say that it was ahead of its time. But now, the Acura ZDX is back. Only, it's not how you remember it. The original Acura ZDX was labeled as a luxury four-door sports coupe. It was based on the Acura MDX of the time, but with a coupe body design that was straight from the pages of a sketchbook. The concept car and the production car looked almost identical, something that was very rare at the time. But the original ZDX really was ahead of its time because it was only in production from 2010 to 2013, and then poof, it disappeared. Now though, it's back and it's just as striking as before. Just not in the same way. You could say that the design of the new ZDX is a bit more tame compared to the old one. However, it'll stand out in a crowded parking lot. The new ZDX doesn't have the unique coupe SUV look, but it has modern Acura design cues such as the chicane LED daytime running lights and an illuminated diamond pentagon front fascia. Where this new ZDX will really surprise you is underneath the hood. You're not going to find an engine underneath here. Instead, you'll just see a big plastic piece with Acura written all over it. Yep, the Acura ZDX is the brand's first all-electric vehicle. The new Acura ZDX is available as an A-Spec or as a Type S. They are both dual-motor all-wheel drive crossovers, with both having similar horsepower figures, 490 and 500 horsepower respectively. It's the torque figures that are different, with the A-Spec delivering 437 pound-feet and the Type S 544 pound-feet. For our American friends, there's also an A-Spec rear-wheel drive with 358 horsepower and 324 pound-feet of torque. All versions of the Acura ZDX are powered by a 102 kilowatt-hour battery pack that's mounted in the floor. In this A-Spec, it provides up to 489 kilometers of driving range, and in the Type S, it's up to 447 kilometers. However, should your trip take longer than the estimated driving ranges, then the Google built-in navigation system will display recharge stations along your route and also precondition the battery for the fastest possible charge once you arrive at a recharge station. Speaking of recharging, the Acura ZDX is capable of up to 190 kilowatts of fast charging. But because those type of chargers are incredibly hard to find, recharging the ZDX at a more common 50 kilowatt level 3 DC charger from 20% to 80% takes up to 42 minutes. From a level 2 charger, the Acura ZDX can be fully recharged in about 11 hours. On the move, it's the Type S that delivers a more thrilling experience. It can accelerate from a stop to 100 kilometers an hour in just under 5 seconds, despite its hefty weight of 6,052 pounds. It's also equipped with Brembo 6-piston front calipers which clamp down on the 15.3-inch diameter discs. It also comes standard with adaptive air suspension, which lowers the ride height in sport mode and raises it when the car is in the snow mode. The Acura ZDX is a 5-passenger crossover SUV that slots in between the RDX and the MDX in terms of interior space. And what an interior it has! The materials are a blend of brushed aluminum as well as Milano leather upholstery. The design of the interior is quite different from other Acura models, but it retains some physical controls for the climate, and the steering wheel is less cluttered with fewer buttons. The infotainment system is displayed on an 11.3-inch touchscreen, and it is not the same one that is found in the RDX or MDX, for example. Instead of being controlled by a touchpad, it is controlled through the touchscreen. It has Google built in, which means that you'll have quick and easy access to Google Assistant, Google Maps, and Google Play. There's also wireless Apple CarPlay and wireless Android Auto connectivity. One of the coolest new features on the Acura ZDX is the hands-free cruise. This allows you to drive on certain highways without needing to hold onto the steering wheel. The car will accelerate, brake, maintain speed, and go through corners without needing any driver input. Now, I should make it absolutely clear, this is not an autonomous driving system. You still need to be paying attention to the road ahead and to traffic conditions. You should not be scrolling through your phone or reading a newspaper. The hands-free cruise system is only available on the Acura ZDX Type S variant, which has a starting price of $91,490. The Acura ZDX A-Spec is less expensive with a starting price of $84,990. These are the manufacturer's suggested retail prices in Canadian currency without any fees or taxes. So what are your thoughts on the all-new, all-electric Acura ZDX? Let us know in the comments down below. And if you would like to learn more about the new ZDX, please contact our knowledgeable product specialists here at Open Road Acura Richmond. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.